And our gondola has stopped. In ground here.
Could be anybody's game.
This is dramatic, and this is true chaos.
Hey everybody, it's Quincy
And Breedlove
from AllEars, and we are here with another Disney World Ultimate Challenge.
Yes, now today's game is a chaos game, which means some of the squares have Wheel of Fortune clues. That means a game master is going to be texting us letter by letter.
And then, on top of that, don't forget that I did lose our first ever chaos game, which means I have carried a punishment into this game. And every time I want to get a clue, I have to do 30 seconds of cardio to be able to mark it. I am already sweaty.
Yeah, me too. I'm drenched.
I think that will help me be greased up.
Well, grease is the word. Grease lightning.
Grease lightning,
as they say.
That's both of us today.
Yes. On your mark, get set, go.
Okay.
What? Okay. So, we are about to board the Skyliner going to Art of Animation and Pop Century. The Skyliner opened in 2019, and let's just say it's had a couple bumps along the way. I say, get on the Skyliner. Don't be afraid of it. It's super, super fun. It's a beautiful ride, and yes, it is a ride. It's not just a form of transportation. It's a really entertaining way to get different places in Walt Disney World. So, let's do it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Here we go, friends. We are on the Skyliner.
I think actually my strategy, since this is such a sprawling scavenger hunt, is going to be to exhaust clues at every resort before I leave. Now, that might bite me later, because as we get these Wheel of Fortune style clues, those could reveal and be at a resort that I've already left, but at least then I'll have an idea of how I control the board and things like that. So I definitely don't want it to be a clue I easily could have gotten. I'm at Caribbean Beach Resort, which means I need to find a map, which shouldn't be too hard at all, because this resort is confusing, so there are maps everywhere. And I also need to go to Caribbean Key, and I know exactly where that is. Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is one of the larger resorts on property. It is very spread out, but it is of course themed to the islands of the Caribbean. I did say here, I did a resort tour here. It was super fun because this resort's very pretty, but I will tell you, it is a long walk to get anywhere. From the furthest rooms, it can take 15 minutes to walk to the lobby. And we're kind of around those furthest rooms. The Skyliner station is not close to the lobby, so we're walking.
So we're riding on the Skyliner once. We can check that off, but name 5 Disney boat rides while sailing over water. We're just about to sail over water. We're officially sailing over water, so I'm gonna list my 5 Disney boat rides, okay? We are gonna name Jungle Cruise, we're going to name Nave River Journey, we're going to name Livin' with the Land, which is probably my favorite boat ride. We're gonna name Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're gonna name the... It says just Disney boat rides. In honor of my Uncle Graham, I'm gonna say the keel boats in Disneyland. My Uncle Graham was a cast member for many years, from the 70s to the 80s, and he was actually one of the guides on the keel boat rides that you could go on in Disneyland. So I'm gonna say my 5th, in honor of my Uncle Graham, are the keel boats in Disneyland. That's 5.
Arg, matey. Here we are at Caribbean Beach, where we can have the whole Caribbean at our disposal. We'll start here where we are at Jamaica, and then we'll sail across the Strait of the Caribbean with our pirate flags waving, and hope that we don't run into the East India Trading Company. And then we'll end up in Trinidad, because that's how geography works. It's where we'll say vast and ho, that's what they say. And then we'll weigh anchor, and then is that the one where you put the anchor down or bring it up?
Here we go. Hi, thank you. You too, thank you. All right, so there's a turtle. That's not a frog. We need to find a frog and send Duckfist a selfie with it. We need to find a yellow 95. That means we've got to go over to the cars section and name our 3 favorite Pixar films. That's going to be really hard.
And that's where we'll do some plundering. We'll probably bury some gold and make a map with an X on it for someone to find later. And we'll keep sailing. We'll skip over the Riviera Resort because pirates don't go to the European Riviera. And instead, we will sail to Aruba, our final destination, which is where I will retire very rich and let my first mate, the Dread Pirate Roberts, take over. And hopefully he will not abandon my ship to go find his one true love, Buttercup. Arrgh. What are we at? Oh, I've still got lots more talking to do.
Fillmore's, which is so cute. This is a reference to the Fillmore Theater in San Francisco, which was a huge part of the 60s hippie movement, the music of the 60s, an amazing legendary music venue in San Francisco called Fillmore's. And that is who that sweet little VW bug, the little hippie bug, is named after. But that's not what we're looking for today. We're looking for this yellow 95 right here.
If he does abandon me to go find his one true love, Buttercup, then perhaps he will fight Inigo Montoya, whose father has been killed and is seeking revenge from the Six-Fingered Man. And also, he'll get into a battle of wits with a Sicilian. Meanwhile, I'll be relaxing on a beach with an eye patch and a peg leg and my parrot, Jasper. And the Dread Pirate Roberts will find Buttercup and have to fight a rodent of unusual size. We'll find the Six-Fingered Man. Buttercup will get taken by Prince Humperdinck. It'll be very dramatic. And all of this will be read to a little boy in a story. It'll be very sweet. That's my pirate course.
Here we are. I need to name my 3 favorite Pixar movies next to a yellow 95. So here they are: Coco, Ratatouille, Monsters, Inc. Shout out to my uncle Harley Jessup, who art directed all 3 of those movies. He's incredible. I can't believe that I'm related to him, but it's the magic of life, I guess. Anyway, we got a square. Let's keep moving. Just gotten our first letter for this chaos game from our game master, and it was letter E. I just filled it out in all of the spaces, and now I see a character whose name starts with the letter S. It's Sarge. Find 5 characters with names that start with S. I'm finding Sarge, and we've got one of them.
All right, I'm headed over to Caribbean Key to get that clue before we head on to Riviera Resort. I will say, I feel both encouraged to get clues so I can win the game, but also it's like, if I get a clue, I have to do cardio. So instead, what if I just laid on the beach and just waited for Breedlove to win? But I can't do that because I have to redeem myself. If I can win doing all this cardio, then maybe people will stop being mean to me about how much I lose. All right, this yellow Skyliner flying away from me has Goofy on it. I'm going to bark at a flying dog before I do my cardio. Woof! Bark! Bark! Woof! Bye, Goofy. Bye!
Wait, Sheriff. Sheriff. Sheriff's name starts with an S. Sheriff's right there. Sheriff is up. Okay, this is weird, but Sheriff is currently undressed. His shell has been sent to the shop. Does it count if Sheriff's shell is not there? Can we count his body? I think we can. This is Sheriff over here. This is kind of a cool thing, kind of a rare collector's item moment that we're having together here at Art of Animation, because this is what the cars look like that are everywhere when their shell is removed for maintenance. So this we know because here's the Radiator Springs sign, and we've all seen the pictures and been here and seen Sheriff from Cars parked out here right in front. His name starts with an F. That's our second character. And even though it's sort of just the ghost of Sheriff here right now, I think we're gonna be okay to count it because, let's face it, that's Sheriff.
All right, I'm on the go again. I'm right here next to Caribbean Key, which is perfect. I do not know what any of these Wheel of Fortune clues are yet, but I'm marinating. Just let me marinate. Caribbean Key is the island that's sort of in the center of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. This is Barefoot Bay, is the water around it. And Caribbean Key is kind of like a nice relaxing little area. There's a playground, there's like a lawn They sometimes have hammocks. They've been taken down recently, but they sometimes have hammocks. And then there's like benches and porch swings and stuff. It is a total delight, but also a point of contention, because how do you pronounce those words? Well, there's only one right way, and I'll tell you what it is. This is obviously pronounced Caribbean Key. Of course, the other pronunciation would be Caribbean K, but how silly does that sound? Okay, it's definitely Caribbean. You know, Jack Sparrow says Pirates of the Caribbean, but he pronounces a lot of words a little funny. What? He pronounces a lot of words a little funny, so Caribbean is the way that the first word is said, and K, though it's spelled K, is pronounced key. You have to know that to live in Florida. They quiz you when you move here.
Okay, I think the best thing to do, since we're right here by the lobby for Art of Animation, I think the best thing for us to do right now is to go into the ink and paint shop, which is the gift shop here at Art of Animation, inside Animation Hall, which is the lobby, and check out a couple of things in there. We need to make a pressed penny. Hopefully we can do that in there. Oh, actually, maybe we can do that in the arcade. I think there might be a penny machine in the arcade, which is really fun. And that way, that frees that one up so we can get 2 other things in the gift shop. Penny machines, penny machines, penny machines. Okay, we've got Wreck-It Ralph theme here. I am now showing you how you can spend more than it's worth to make a souvenir, because it costs 51 cents, and ultimately what you're getting out of it is a penny, a really cool penny, but you're paying 51 cents to take home a penny at the end of the day. So here we are. This is where you can spend more than it's worth and make a souvenir. Also, want to point out that arcades in Walt Disney World are reopening. This has just been open for a couple days, and already it's full of people playing games and having fun. If arcades are something that you love doing here at Walt Disney World with your family and friends, you can do it once again, friends. We are back here, Art of Animation, Pixel Play Arcade.
Here I am at the pool here at Caribbean Beach. This is Fuentes del Mar. It's the beacher pool themed after Spanish fort. It's very cool. It has lots of slides, but I have to rate an Orlando waterport. Wait, can't talk today. He pronounces a lot of weirds a little funny. What? Rate an Orlando water park. Buy a pool at 3 different resorts. So this will be one. So I'm going to rate Volcano Bay at I'm gonna do it out of palm trees. I'm gonna give Volcano Bay 4 out of 5 palm trees, 1 demerit because it is a water park, but you can't really help that, can ya?
We have Ursula up here and right here, all right? So I am gonna take a selfie up with Molly's worst nightmare.
All right, so I'm here at Sebastian's Bistro. I'm gonna try to get 2 clues here. One is a character that starts with S, that's Sebastian under the sea. And then I also am going to look up the menu for Sebastian's Bistro and see about seafood dishes, which I'm pretty positive they have. Sebastian's Bistro is the table service restaurant here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. It has recently, in the past few years, they kind of revamped it, and it has pretty good selections now, including a lot of Caribbean inspired eats and hopefully some seafood. Fried coconut shrimp, that's an enhancement. I guess it's just count seafood dishes. I guess that would be a dish. All right, confirmed with the producer that the enhancement on the Sebastian's menu does count as a seafood dish. Interesting there are no seafood focuses in the dinner portion, but still, got it, check.
And look who's right next door, Sebastian. That is our 3rd character whose name starts with an S, Sebastian.
All right, so I got some C's. That was not a lot, although we do now have the first and last letter of the second word in the top right corner, and the first letter of the one-word clue, so I don't know. More marinating needs to happen, although this does help me. So I was thinking there might be a C in the first top left clue, and there's not. So I don't know, hopefully something will come to me here.
This is the gift shop here in the Art of Animation Resort. We're gonna look for merchandise that's specific to this resort, hopefully maybe merchandise from another since we have to get it from several resorts.
Before I move on, I am right outside Banana Cabana, and Banana Cabana is the pool bar here. It's one of my favorite pool bars on property because the atmosphere is awesome. It's super relaxing. They have a pretty wide menu of drinks and lounge eats, including some portions that are definitely full meal sized. Like, for instance, the Sebastian salad with grilled shrimp entree, and that's another of my seafood dishes.
Found it. Here is an entire section of Art of Animation merchandise. So that's one.
I am headed into the lobby here at Caribbean Beach where there is Centertown Market, the quick service location, where hopefully I will be able to find another seafood dish. And that is also where the merchandise store is. And I know that there, at least last time I was here, was some Caribbean Beach specific merch. So let's see what we can find. All right, I'm headed into Calypso Trading Post, which is the merchandise location here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, and I'm looking for Caribbean Beach specific merchandise. They have this Pirates of the Caribbean merchandise here in the entrance. I'm seeing Skyliner merchandise. Here we go. The Caribbean Beach specific merchandise. Lots of different things. That's a cute keychain. Love it. Counting it off for one. Is this me and Molly hanging out at Caribbean Beach? I'm obviously Mickey because he has the cool hat. Molly never has hats as cool as mine. Sometimes, but not often.
We need to look at Landscape of Flavors to get a fish dish, hopefully. Now the grab and go section has just recently reopened here, which means you don't have to place a mobile order and have food prepared for you. You can now go into this grab and go section. So I think we should start with the grab and go and see if there's maybe like a tuna fish sandwich or something. Let's check it out. Let's check out their sandwiches. Savory over here. Okay, we've got a turkey sandwich, turkey grilled. That is definitely seafood. Now, it's not a menu, but they actually don't have physical menus posted right now. So I think the fact that we captured salad with grilled shrimp, it's written out right here, and I can see the salads right in front of my eyes. I think we got this one.
All right, I'm stopping by Centertown Market. They have a jerk chicken bowl here that's really good, and hopefully they have some seafood as well. Right now, like most Disney restaurants, they are heavily encouraging mobile order. So we're gonna have to check the menu online since they don't typically have menus posted to help encourage that mobile order. Cuban cheeseburger, smoked turkey, chicken bowl, fish tacos. Fish tacos and our entrees. That's 3 seafood dishes.
Well. This is, okay, we got the letter L and we filled it out. I got wheel, I got well. What's the third word? Okay, we've got to go back to cars.
All right, I am headed out the front of Old Port Royale lobby building to hopefully see a mouse on wheels. I see Mickey Mouse in the window of the Magical Express. Hi, Mickey! So the Magical Express is an offering for resort guests where you can get a ride from or to the airport, from or to your Disney World Resort hotel. It is going to be discontinued in 2022, but if you're staying at a Disney World Resort hotel and you're flying in to Orlando International Airport, you can book that through the end of this year.
This is the big blue pool. It's the main pool for Art of Animation. It's Finding Nemo themed. It's really, really cute. So I'm gonna rate number 1 because this is the one that AllEars reviewers rated number 1, and that is Blizzard Beach. And it's actually the only one out of the 3 that I've been to, and I haven't been there. I think it was it 1994 that it opened? Whatever the year that it opened, that was the year that I went to Blizzard Beach. It's been a while, but guess what? I'm voting it as number 1, just like you did, right here next to the big blue pool. Let's go over to the cars section. We are now arriving back in the cars section, and I have to keep my eyes peeled for wheel well something, okay? It is hot out here. I am schwitzing, as we say in New York, and and I'm looking for Wheel Well something. Man. Okay, Wheel Well something.
I did figure out the top left corner. It's Wheel Well Motel, which is located in the Cars section of Disney's Art of Animation Resort, which is not where we are, not where we're heading, but at least I now know that.
Wheel Well, Wheel Well, Wheel Well. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna lose my mind right now? Wheel Well what? Wheel Well.
And then the bottom, it says, tell blank blank your favorite lounge in Disney World. I'm pretty sure the first word is uncle, but I'm not clear on Uncle Who yet. So that one's the one that I'm now marinating.
Wheel Well. Luigi's. Wheel Well. Wheel Well. Wheel Well. Wheel Well. Wheel Well. And do a square dance. Wheel Well Motel! Square dancing. I don't know what that has to do with the Wheel Well Motel, but I did it. You can't say I did not square dance.
All right, so since I got Mouse on Wheels, I don't need to continue walking out near the bus stop. So I'm gonna head the most direct route to start making my way towards Riviera Resort.
We've got mechanical giraffes here in the Lion King section next to the shadow of a giraffe on the wall. Do you find this as hilarious as I do? Probably not, because I'm a bigger nerd than you. But let's just take in that view, the mechanical giraffe and the painted giraffe side by side in beautiful, perfect harmony here. Talk about the circle of life. I'm seeing Timon and Pumbaa. There's Simba. Did we count Simba yet? Oh my gosh, there's another character with a name that starts with an S. Simba, he's actually getting painted right now, which is super cool. Wow, that is awesome. Not only are we getting Simba, we're getting Simba mid makeup application. How awesome does he look? This artist has an airbrush in his hand and he is painting this awesome Simba sculpture as we speak right in front of our eyes. I absolutely love it. And we get another square. We get another line in another square.
I've arrived at Riviera. My next stop is gonna be to grab the pool here since this is my second resort. We got S. It gave me almost no information in top right because I could tell that was possessive already. But it did give me the last letter in bottom left, and I still have no clue what that one's supposed to be. Favorite Hamilton song? Near. Who knows? And it didn't help me clear up the one that I'm marinating, Uncle Blank. So
we have totally circled the Lion King section of AOA, which means it might be off the beaten path a little bit. You're probably screaming at your TV again. Breedlove, Breedlove, it's right there, it's right there. I wish I could hear you. I'm gonna quiet my mind and try to hear you with my heart. Here we go. Where didn't we go last time? I'm hearing you say, keep your eyes open. Where is a Tower of Giraffes? Tower of Giraffes. I am not seeing a Tower of Giraffes. That's my new hit single. The saddest single in the world, called Tower of Giraffes. Wait. Okay. Oh my gosh, where is it? We got the letter U, and I figured out that the top right box is Rubik's Cube. Okay, RUBIK''S cube. That is going to be over at Pop Century. There's a giant Rubik's Cube. We're going to get that as soon as we find the Tower of Giraffes here in the Lion King section. This is very exciting. I can't believe that I'm actually getting these. My mind is somehow working today in this way.
All right, I'm outside the pool here at Disney's Riviera Resort, and I am going to rate an Orlando water park. I'm going to give Blizzard Beach 3.5 out of 5 palm trees. That extra 0.5 is definitely for the ski lift, and I don't have to climb any stairs.
We got Rubik's Cube. We are going to head over to Pop Century as soon as we find the Tower of Giraffes. We can't give up on it now because of the fact that we're here, right? There's the hyenas. Molly loves the hyenas, so shout out to Molly here at this cool section. Ooh, there's Scar. Did I get Scar already? Oh my gosh, this is another one. Can I get this one? Oh my gosh, this is my 5th one. This is my 5th one. Wait, let me just double check. Find 5 characters. 5th, Scar, number 5. We get that box.
All right, I'm standing next to the giant chess set here at Riviera Resort. I'm not going to bother these people and ask to steal one of their knights. Instead, I'm going to impersonate Ron in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Would you give me my cue line, Hermione?
I'm gonna be Harry first.
Okay.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
No, Ron, you mustn't! Do you want to stop Snape or not? It has to be you, Harry. Not me, not Hermione. You! Knight to H3? 3.
I mean, were those the giraffes? That was a tower and those were giraffes painted on it. They're not over here. Could it be that, are they those? They're the ones on the side of the building? Oh, then we got those. I was like thinking maybe there were ones, oh my gosh. Well, we got that one a while ago, friends. Our hilarious sight gag of the giraffes next to the crane.
Primo Piatto is the quick service location here, and they've got a lot of like nicer eats than you might expect from a regular hotel quick service. Let's see if they have any seafood.
Here are these shy and beautiful giraffes. Did you know Westerners only discovered the giraffe in 1901? That means that makes them some of our newest BFFs in the whole animal kingdom. Get it? Here we are in Animal Kingdom, here on the Kilimanjaro Safari, where I'm giving you a spiel as your guide.
All right, here at Primo Piatto, I found the tuna niçoise salad. I don't know how to say that middle word, but that's definitely my last seafood dish, so yay, I got the square. Boo, cardio time.
Take a look over there at those ostrich eggs. Aren't those cool? That ostrich egg has only been sitting there since 1998. Maybe someday it'll hatch. Probably not. Just because it's fake, not because, there's anything wrong with the egg or anything. Like, those ostriches are fine. Over here, we have the lion. The lions that were actually the inspiration for the live-action animal remake of The Lion King. Yes, it's an incredibly true fact that our very own Disney animators took a look at these very lions to create the inspiration for the beautiful Simba and the lovely, gorgeous Nala. Thank you so much for coming to this amazing journey that we've been on Kilimanjaro Safari. My name's Breedlove, and have a magical rest of your day here at Animal Kingdom. All right, we got it. Let's do it.
All right, and great news. Breedlove had 3 in that column. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. Breedlove had 3 in that column, but me getting that 4th seafood dish blocked him. So my whole getting all the things at all the places strategy paying off so far. Hopefully I win. I'm gonna head up to the lobby. Although I'm pretty sure these bottom 2 squares, one of them's gonna have to be here. And I know for a fact there aren't any movies that have any uncles in them that have anything to do with the Caribbean, unless Ariel doesn't have any weird uncles. What's that guy's name from Aristocats? The old crazy man? Is it Uncle Will? Right. Uncle Waldo. That's his name, right? Is that right? So here I am in Le Petit Cafe. Yes, he's the goose. He's the goose. It's the goose. Uncle Waldo. My favorite lounge in Disney World is Nomad Lounge. Although I will say it's probably not your scene. It's very calm and relaxed in there, and you seem like a wild time. This is quiet cardio, hopscotch edition. Ooh, it's hard.
I'm already lost, I'm already confused. We need to find the Rubik's Cube. We need to find a Rubik's Cube. Are the 80s this way? Are the 70s this way? And, oh, there's the giant foosball. Let's stop to play that real quick. We're gonna shrink down the size of foosball players and play a game of soccer somehow.
All right, I'm headed into La Boutique to see the Riviera Resort exclusive merchandise. And something that I love about the fancier hotels is they have robes, and that looks very soft. Oh yeah, I can confirm. It's like the towel-y kind. That's a good pool robe. Anyway, Riviera merch. Oh look, it's Molly and I again. I'm painting the Riviera Resort as she watches. How nice. Our vacation is going swimmingly, it looks like.
This way. The boat. Oh no! I kicked it the wrong way. I kicked it the other team. Kick! And it got in! From all the way back here. That was 2 goals, 1 square. Uh-oh. We better hurry up and find that Rubik's Cube, or I might need to go 9-9 in one of these nicely remodeled rooms.
So something that's really unique about Riviera Resort is there are all these really beautiful prints that you'll see in the lobbies of the hotel, but you can also see them here in the gift shop, and they have these Art of Disney kiosks where you can grab the Riviera Resort collection in the size of paper or canvas print that you'd like, which is super, super neat. And if I hang that Uncle Waldo painting in my house, it's not because I found it on a scavenger hunt and I'm proud. It's because I like it, but also I found it on a scavenger hunt and I'm proud.
Here's a giant Rubik's Cube, and that's the top right. Find a Rubik's Cube and name a character that is each color. So here, starting with blue, I'm gonna say Hades. Going to orange, I'm gonna say Nemo. Going to green, I'm gonna say Maleficent when she turns green. Okay, down here I see red. I'm gonna say Mushu from Mulan. I'm gonna say for yellow, I'm gonna say Joy. I'm gonna say Joy from Inside Out. And we've got white, which is tricky. What is a white? A character, the literal color snow. Olaf. Olaf is a snowman from Frozen. Olaf is white. I think, did I get all the colors?
All right, so I'm looking at the board and I just realized that Breedlove has got a solid 3 in a row going again. So I'm heading around the corner here to Voyager's Lounge, which is kind of just like it's like an off to the side space. It's a great place to sit and have your coffee from Le Petit Cafe. It's super peaceful. But it does have photos of Walt in Europe, so this is a great place to stop in. Riviera Resort is actually inspired by Walt and his wife Lillian's travels around the European Riviera, and this display case is my favorite here in Voyager's Lounge because it's got these photos of Walt and Lillian on their travels in Europe, hence the square, but also that's the real Mickey from that picture. And how neat is that?
We are headed into Everything Pop. This is the retail location inside the lobby of Pop Century Resort. It has both a gift shop with various essential items that you might need in terms of like toiletries. They sell alcohol. They have different gifts if you need them. Those are all in the gift shop at Everything Pop. Also included under the Everything Pop umbrella is their quick service restaurant. And see if we can find a frog anywhere so I can send a selfie finally to Duckfist.
10 Disney films set in Europe. Okay, Snow White is Germany. Sleeping Beauty is in France. Beauty and the Beast is in France. Hunchback of Notre Dame is set in France. Ratatouille is set in France. 6. Brave is set in Scotland. Cinderella is France. I'm 8. 2 more princess movies. Hercules is set in Greece. And Atlantis is set in the UK. He's in England. Tangled is set in Germany. It's hard.
We are going into Everything Pop and look for exclusive merchandise to this resort, which we're seeing right here. Look at these awesome to-go cups themed after Disney's Pop Century Resort. Here we've got some exclusive merchandise to this resort. We're marking another one off.
Oh, you know what Mamma Mia when they have the flippers on? They're
Yeah.
All right, here is my beloved Hippy Dippy pool. We are looking for multiple pools. Let me find the square here that tells us what to do. Rate an Orlando water park by a pool at 3 different resorts. Here's Hippy Dippy pool, and I'm going to rate my number 2 water park, the very same as All Ears reviewers. I'm going to say the number 2 is Typhoon Lagoon. If you love the idea of going to a water park themed after someone else's tragedy, i.e. a catastrophic weather event that totally destroys an idyllic waterfront town, making them resort to turning it into a water park, then this is a water park for you, friends. It's also a classic. It opened in the 80s. It kind of revolutionized the water park business, and it's beloved by many, many Disney fans for generations. So number 2, Typhoon Lagoon. Thank you, Hippy Dippy Pool. Let's get moving.
So it says, what time is it in London? And I'm thinking that maybe they have like world clocks somewhere in Riviera, like of different places in Europe with what the time it is there. I thought maybe they might have that in Voyager's Lounge. They don't, it's not in the lobby. So I'm gonna go out to more common areas outside, I think, and hope there's clocks.
What I realized as we were sitting here is the fact that there is a giant cell phone in the 90s section. It might be the 80s section. Wait, is it the 80s section or the 90s section? Shoot, well, we're gonna have to go to both and find the cell phone because it has a number dialed into the digital display. It's a 407 number. We're gonna call it and make sure that it is the reservation hotline for Walt Disney World.
All right, I came over here to Bar Riva, which is the pool bar here at Riviera Resort, and it's a really, really nice pool bar. It's got like beautiful blue tiles and things like that. And I think maybe clocks? I don't see any clocks. I was hoping there would be clocks, but no, just some beautiful, nice tile. Oh, there's a cruise ship in the painting. That's cool. Riviera Resort has some really awesome theming, and I think Bar Riva is a great example. You've got the art on the wall, you've got the tile, which are just like the mosaics over on the other side, which have a clock, it's Big Ben. Big Ben's in the mosaics.
And I wish I had thought of this when we were all over here. Hi! I wish I'd thought of this when we were over here before, but I didn't. So we're going now.
Okay, so I'm coming up on the mosaic, and after that, hopefully the clock has a time on it. I think that it does. And then after that, I think I'm gonna have to get on the Skyliner because the other things that I need are all the way back at Art of Animation and Pop Century if I want to get the water park pool one and the merchandise one. So I think that's probably gonna have to be my next stop. I can see the time in London. When I first saw these while Riviera Resort was under construction, when they sort of teased them on Instagram, I fell in love immediately, and I still love them to this day. But it does have the time in London, and it looks like it's 8:15. It's pretty dark for 8:15.
Just beyond the Rubik's Cube, there's the cell phone. There is a phone number in the digital face. So let's check out and see if it is indeed the Disney World reservation hotline. Just got word that Quincy's on the Skyliner, which means we've got to move fast because she's gonna try to ride that 3 times and pick up the merch over here and the other pools. So we've got to move fast.
I am headed over to Pop Century and Art of Animation to hopefully get that merchandise clue and the pool clue before Breedlove makes it to Caribbean Beach. And maybe I'll see a frog along the way.
I see the princess and the frog. Can you see it? Can you see the frog? Can you see it? We're gonna get on the Skyliner and figure out how to send it to Duckfist.
Oh, I have a text message from Breedlove. Is this Mr. Toad? Okay. Breedlove! Hi! There seems to be some confusion. Allow me to help. You can tell frogs and toads apart quite easily. Frogs usually have a smooth skin, while toads have a wartier skin. Also, frogs are usually found in wetter environments, such as a bayou, while toads are usually better able to handle dry environments, such as driving on a road. I hope this clears up any confusion.
Breakneck gondola speeds. The value resorts. Give me my merchandise and pools. And my win. This is also Skyliner Ride 2.
All right, we've made it here to Caribbean Beach Resort. Now I've got to decide, are we going to stay here at Caribbean Beach or transfer over to Riviera? I say we transfer to Riviera because it's less walking. That is my instinct right now. Let's transfer to the Riviera Resort. All right, here we are arriving at the Riviera Resort. The first thing we're going to do is stop by the pool on the way because it's outdoors. And I am going to say the third of the water parks in Orlando that I love. And then we are going to go inside to the gift shop. You aren't going to believe this is happening right now, but we are literally right here at the station and our gondola has stopped.
All right, I am headed to the Big Blue Pool, which is the Finding Nemo themed pool at Art of Animation. I just got off the Skyliner. It's a race to the finish at this point, and hopefully I can get the pool and the merchandise before he does, because I'm not sure where he is or what he's doing, so could be anybody's game.
We are stopped right here at the station. Well, it's inching forward at a snail's pace. I did hear it unlock. Okay, it's unlocking and we're free.
All right, we're paused for our probably final letter. We got in, and now I know it's Sing a Verse from your favorite Hamilton song near Cannons. I wish I would have gotten that earlier because now I am not at Caribbean Beach. I could go get that, but I am down. He's up. He only needs one more to win, so I need to block him on merchandise and pool. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All we need is one more, and we have won. All I need to do is get to the pool in time or get to the merch shop, either one of those, before Quincy gets to the merch shop or the pool at whatever resort she's at. and then I will have won. If she happens to get both before I can get over there, I've got to head right over there to where the cannons are in Caribbean Beach.
So if I can get these last two, then it'll be a race for the cannons, and I might have I'm only a quick Skyliner ride away from Caribbean Beach. I'm sure he is too, but that could be, I mean, I could tie. We could go into a tiebreaker round. So here I am coming up in the Big Blue Pool, largest pool on Disney World property outside of the water parks.
We're closer to a pool than I thought. We're about to name our third
Typhoon Lagoon. 3 out of 5 palm trees. No ski lift, but still okay.
in the back of the Riviera Resort, and I'm gonna name Volcano Bay is my third favorite water park in Orlando.
Of course he knows. No one takes me serious. We get real excited about Horizons, 80s Epcot, Horizons. I like an opening day attraction and everybody loses their mind.
So we are going inside the Riviera to the gift shop where we will hopefully be able to get a piece of Riviera merch before Quincy is able to get a piece of merch wherever she is.
Opening day at Disneyland. Was Horizons an opening day at Disneyland? No. But I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and people are like, why would he like such a dark ride? It goes straight to hell. It goes straight to hell.
All right, I am moving. I'm trying to head into Ink and Paint Shop, which is the merchandise location at Art of Animation. Standard Resort merchandise location. They have resort-specific merchandise there, so
right,
I just have to get in there before Breedlove can get one more.
And here we go, Disney's Riviera Resort. We have an entire section full of merch. I think we did it.
Is this Mr. Toad? Obviously that's not Mr. Toad. That's a modern Disney animated classic, The Princess and the Frog, about two characters in New Orleans happening to feature the first black Disney princess, and you want to confuse it for J. Thaddeus Toad from The Wind in the Willows. First featured an anthology film in the 1940s that was put out during World War II. Now, how could you possibly be confusing that? Of course you're not. You are only doing it to get my goat. And perhaps it's because you know I'll get fired up about it, but you know what? That's fine. Because I'd rather care with everything than not care at all.
Well, Quincy,
Well, Breedlove,
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
that it is, isn't it?
What's the moral of the story today, kids?
Don't do cardio.
It doesn't pay to lose.
No, it pays not to do cardio. Never
Yes.
do any cardio.
Never, ever do cardio.
And you will be a happy winner in
Yes,
life.
exactly.
No, do cardio, exercise healthy. I got a punishment, and my punishment is that I have to speak in rhyme for the entire game next time.
That's cute.
It's hard.
It's hard, but
It's gonna slow me down.
listen, do your best Dr. Seuss impression, and you know.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can follow us on social media at AllEars.net.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below where you'd like to see us play next. I mean, it could be anywhere, literally.
Yeah,
we could play at the White Castle over on Palm Parkway.
You sure could. Well, we had a great time today. So until next time, I'm Quincy.
I'm Breedlove.
And we'll see you soon.
See you next time. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Molly. Thanks for tuning in to Game 2 of the Summer of Chaos. If you'd like to play along, we've got the boards for you. Just head over to allears.net/scavenger-hunt, sign up for our free newsletter, and they're coming straight to your inbox. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you want more Ultimate Challenge right now, though, click over here to catch up on the Summer of Chaos. And if you want more All Ears, click over here for a full tour of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Thanks for watching!